Welcome into Game Day Rewind. I'm Zach Herrig. Week 6 is now in the books, and with it came some tremendous performances and some rivalry games. Plus, City League play has begun. It is a jam-packed show, so let's get it going. We start with one of the most anticipated games of the year, Central Catholic at Whitmer. Both teams obviously hyped up and ready for this one. Late first quarter, who else but Jace Bowen? So dangerous out of the Wildcat formation, he runs left and bowls his way into the end zone, 7-zip Central. Second quarter now, Troy Durden looking for the big play, but it's underthrown and picked off by Pashawn Wimberly. Whitmer with a little bit of momentum now. With 6 seconds left in the half, taking a chance on 4th and 2, Durden to Randy Williams, who spins his way into the end zone. A huge boost for the Irish. They go into the locker room up 14-0. Late third quarter, Riley Keller looking to get going. He steps up and is eaten alive. Dylan Hillsheim and the Irish get to him for the sack. Later, Keller again looking. He rolls out right, throws, but it's picked off here by Samaj Cross. That would set up this. On 4th and 1, Sharif McGee up the middle and scores. That was easy. It's a 3-possession game, and once again, the Irish defense just too much to handle. Jacoby Crowell, his second sack in the second half, and he would have a great game. Irish get a big win, 21-0 the final. From one rivalry game to another, St. Francis at St. John's, a whiteout in the student section. Time winding down in the first, Brady Lichtenberg finds Dimitri Mitsopoulos. How good is he? Every week we talk about him. That's a big score there. After St. Francis 3-and-out, Lichtenberg again, this time with the run, breaking tackles. How does he not go down? Stays on his feet, a big gain here. Nearly goes the distance, but inside, near the 10-yard line, goes down. The crowd loves it. Second quarter, change of field now. Lichtenberg sees nothing. He'll do it himself once again. He takes it for the score, 14-0 Titans. SJJ getting it done defensively as well. Jaquil Wells looking for who else? Joey Carroll, but it's picked off. That would be Marcus Jarrett, very underrated defensive back in our area. And then off the turnover, handoff to Carson Toth, who breaks the tackle and gets into the end zone. St. Francis with 2 late scores, but too little too late. Titans get the win, 42-14. All right, to the Northern Lakes League now. Anthony Wayne at Maumee. The toga party is on hand. First quarter, Ezra Scott takes the handoff, and he is going to bowl his way into the end zone, 7-0 A-dub. More generals later, Max Denman. Who's he finding? It is Mason Alberts. The nice touch on that pass, 14-0. Still in the first later. Alberts takes the handoff now, runs right, and a nice stiff arm here at the end zone. He gets in, and the Generals are up 21-0. Then next possession, Bradfield goes up, brings it down. Such a good connection there, and they'd go on to shut out Maumee, 42-0. And not to look too far ahead, but there's a good chance A-Dub versus Springfield in Week 10 will decide the league title. More on that later, but first, Friday night, it was Springfield and Southview. This is Devin Johnson, 99 yards from A.J. Gachardo. Not bad for Pat Gachardo and the Blue Devils. 7-zip at that point. But A.J. and Devin weren't done. They want some more. Next drive, look at the full extension from Johnson. 9 grabs, 240 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Potential player of the week, maybe. They'll have to stick around for that. Meanwhile, for Gachardo, 374 yards, 6 touchdowns, 42-14 the final. Northview and Napoleon, you can catch this one in its entirety on BCSN now. First quarter action, Wildcats with the handoff to Tyler Hudick. The ball is stripped by Wes Jeffries Babcock. He brings it within the 5-yard line. Next play, they look to Jarrett Gerdeman. He gets the carry. How about the blocking up front? And he goes in for 6. Napoleon in front early. Time winding down in the first quarter. Napoleon going for it all. And it is Logan Shepard with the grab, and nobody's going to catch him. He goes all the way. The Wildcats would claw their way back into this one, though, after trailing 21-0. Trent the Wizard Sims, as we like to call him. I just made that up, actually. He shows us what he does best, and that is making people miss. Goes into the end zone. What a play. This kid can ball out. Wildcats able to get the ball back this time. Hudick with the carry. That makes it a one-touchdown game. What a way to storm back. Next Wildcat possession. Could they do it? Sims scrambles. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. He throws, but it is intercepted off the batted ball, and Napoleon holds on. 21-14 the final. Then it's Bowling Green at Perrysburg. Student section, I think that's a USA theme. Either way, we love it. Late in the second quarter, Jackets up 21-14. Caleb Gherkin scampers in. It's 28-14 at that point. Time ticking down in the first half. BG's Eli Brown. The beautiful over-the-shoulder grab from Horner. But the Bobcats would trail at this point. Third quarter, the Cats tie it on the Bryce Horner sneak. A lot of rushing touchdowns for him on the season. Fourth quarter now, Perrysburg driving. Cameron Vidalis, how does he do that? What a catch. Tips it to himself and trots in. They would tack on a late touchdown in the fourth. Vidalis talks about the game-winning play.
Well, I just went up, tried to attack the ball, and, I just took a lot of focus to make that happen. So I just, got my head around, found the ball, and just took off,
These guys, they've been through some adversity, and they're not giving up. We're down to our third or fourth guy at some positions, and we've had 2 great weeks of practice. If you practice hard, you got a chance at winning.
So how about the Northern Lakes League? It's shaping up to be a great one. Springfield is 5-1. Their lone loss coming to a great Olentangy team in week 3. Their offense is averaging over 40 points per game, but that's no surprise, behind AJ Gachardo and Devin Johnson. But then you look over at Anthony Wayne, and they're just as impressive, 38 points per game, and they're a perfect 6-0. Of course, still 3 weeks left before that Week 10 matchup between Springfield and A-Dub, but I'm already ready for it. Can't wait for that one. Time for a break, but when we return, City League play has begun. A lot of great matchups. That is next when we return right here on Gameday Rewind.